Have you ever felt fear and then felt guilty for feeling it? You pray, you make dua, you believe. So why does your heart still shake? If Allah loves believers, why would He test them with fear? This question is older than you think, and the Qur'an answers it directly. In Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 155, Allah says, "We will certainly test you with something of fear." Pause there. Not maybe, not occasionally, not only weak believers. We will certainly test you. And the first thing mentioned is fear. Why fear? Why not wealth? Why not loss? Why start with fear? Because fear touches the heart before anything else does. Fear arrives before the event. Fear of losing money. Fear of losing health. Fear of losing stability. Fear of losing someone you love. Fear is the silent storm, and Allah names it. This verse was revealed to people who were not comfortable. They were hunted, boycotted, forced to migrate, threatened. Their fear was real, and Allah did not say, "I will remove it immediately." He said, "I will test you with it." That changes everything. Fear is not a sign of abandonment. It is part of divine design. But here is something subtle most people miss. Allah says, with something of fear. Something. Not all fear. Not endless fear. Not unbearable fear. Measured fear. Portioned fear. Your anxiety has boundaries, even if you cannot see them. Now ask yourself something uncomfortable. What does fear do to you? It exposes your limits. It reminds you that you are not in control. It shatters illusions of independence. And when illusions break, dependence on Allah strengthens. Fear is not just emotion, it is spiritual realignment. Without fear, many hearts drift into self-sufficiency. With fear, the heart becomes aware. And Allah follows the verse with something profound. But give good news to the patient. Not, give good news to those who never feel fear, but to those who respond to fear with patience. This means something powerful. Feeling fear does not weaken your faith. How you respond to fear defines your faith. Even prophets felt fear. Even righteous believers felt fear. Fear is human. Despair is dangerous. Fear is human. Hopelessness is the test. And Allah did not say the test is punishment. He called it a test. Tests refine. Tests elevate. Tests reveal what is hidden inside you. And notice the sequence: fear, then hunger, then loss of wealth, then loss of life. Fear comes first because it is the battlefield of the mind. Many calamities are suffered twice, once in imagination, once in reality. Allah addresses the first suffering, fear, because if the heart remains steady, the rest becomes lighter. Now let's bring this to you. When the headlines unsettle you, when finances feel fragile, when your future feels unclear, when your chest tightens at night, this verse is not abstract. It is speaking directly to your moment. Allah is not surprised by your fear. He already told you it would come, but He also told you there is good news inside it. The good news is not that fear disappears. The good news is that fear can purify. It can strip arrogance. It can awaken sincere dua. It can deepen reliance. It can rebuild perspective. After this verse, Allah describes those who say, "Indeed, we belong to Allah, and to Him we return." That statement stabilizes the heart. It says, "I am not self-owned. My circumstances are not ultimate. My fear is not permanent. My return is to Him." Fear shrinks when eternity enters the frame. So next time fear visits you, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is Allah shaping in me through this?" That question transforms fear from chaos to curriculum, from punishment to preparation, from panic to purification. Fear is not evidence that Allah has left you. Fear is evidence that your faith is being strengthened. And that means you matter. If this reflection steadied you even slightly, write in the comments. Fear is a test, not abandonment. And remember, when the heart shakes, the Qur'an steadies it.